welcome to Aston Villa Fan Club. Today we're doing a series that I just pretty much ditched last year, I can't lie. But this year we're getting through it in full. A realistic career mode, so no Ansu Fati's, Ryan Gravenberch, just those sorts of players, Rafinha, that you could afford with Villa's money, but, just not realistic signings, none of that. First game of the season, Watford away at Vicarage Road. We know how this went in real life. It was a really tough game, but I think with this 4-2-3-1, I think we can do this. We should be winning this here.
Ushering in a new era at the club. Can he bring fresh ideas? We're about to find out. Stay with us on EA TV. Can you please make... And hello to you from Hertfordshire. The venue for this game is Vicarage Road. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And it is a day of renewal, the first game of the Premier League season. Always something to look forward to. It's Watford up against Aston Villa.
Well, the atmosphere is incredible inside the stadium, Derek. There's a real sense of optimism amongst the fans about the new season and what it might bring. It's been a long wait, but hopefully we get a great game to kick their campaigns off.
And the starting 11 for Watford.
Well, although we have it down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1. They play with two holding midfield players, a number 10 and two wingers. The system has a nice balance to it.
Here's how the lineup looks for Aston Villa.
Quiet you Lions.
Bailey has a go.
Bailey. Oh, wow. What a goal from Leon Bailey. On debut. A curler into the top right-hand corner. That is an absolute beauty from Leon Bailey. No one closed him down, but he took advantage. Absolutely astounding. That's just what we know he can do. Unbelievable. What a goal. Maybe.
That's excellent defending following.
Oh, you can't finish it there.
We're at the halfway stage in this match.
It's a good first half from Villa. Around the grounds, Palace beating Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, Brighton and Burnley drawing 1-1, Everton holding Southampton to a 0-0 draw, and 1-1 at the King Power Stadium. No changes at half time. Let's just get into the second half. Let's go Villa. Probably the better side there. I won't lie to you, but the players, the golfing quality of the players just set them apart. They had chances that I think we would put away with Watkins, Bailey, and Bailey's goal was unbelievable. But it's a brilliant win on opening day, a far cry from what happened in real life, but 3 points in our first game. 3 points against Watford, Bailey getting his first goal, an absolute screamer. Now we're up against Newcastle at home. Should be an easier game. Should be a much easier game than Watford away. It's not the first game of the season anymore. The players have had a game to, you know, get settled. So we're going with the 3-5-2, 3-1-4-2 really. To try and counter that 5 at the back system. No Saint-Maximin, which is brilliant for us. But let's go.
Hello to you, wherever you happen to be. Our action comes to you today from Villa Park. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Aston Villa up against Newcastle United.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Number 2, Matty Cash. Number 7, John McGinn. Number 20, Danny Ings. And number 11, Ollie Watkins.
Cheers. Good luck.
Here's how the lineup looks for Aston Villa.
Well, as you can see, they're playing with a front two, 3 central midfield players and a couple of wing-backs. It's a great system when played well, but it does leave them vulnerable to switches of play.
So the starting 11 for Newcastle United.
Well, it looks as though they're lining up fairly defensively with a back 5, but I think the wing-backs will have licence to get forward at every opportunity. And also watch out for one of the central midfield players going to join the front two.
Thank you for attending Villa Park. Enjoy the match.
Happy to see Alan Saint-Maximin on the bench. Jolinton and Wilson up front. Could be a bit dangerous with Callum Wilson, but I'm so happy with no Alan Saint-Maximin.
And the contest begins to keep it
Ramsey, Louise,
Well, Aston Villa
Watkins,
have had all the ball in the last 15 minutes and looked a real threat going forward.
Oh, hang on, Stuart.
Bailey.
Here.
It's just
And he
over the
couldn't
bar.
bag the first goal of the
Jolinton, Hendrick.
It's a good-looking ball
They're
in
pushing
behind.
for the opener here.
Good pressure
Cash
high up the pitch.
clears it only as far as the Newcastle body.
Fantastic
And it's a
work
good
to
block.
thwart the danger.
And that's half time.
And with that,
Newcastle
the
were
first
pushing
half
there
draws to a close.
late in the second half, but I think we were the better side throughout. Hopefully that isn't as
And
they
now
mean
they
to
get
go
the
on.
ball rolling.
Around the grounds, City winning 1-0 against Norwich, Everton beating Leeds 1-0 at Ellen Road, and Palace drawing 0-0 with Brentford. 2.2 expected goals to 0.5. We should definitely be up by 2 or 3 here, but you know, Darlow's done well, they've done well blocking him. It's poor.
And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move.
Louise picks it up again. He lays it into Ollie Watkins.
Ings.
That's a poor pass, but Ings can make the best of it. And Cash completes the 1-2. Danny Ings, 1-0. Danny Ings' first Villa goal at the Holt End. It has been coming. It has been coming. Danny Ings and Matty Cash linking up really nicely there.
Well, he puts it away really well, as you can see.
Absolutely
You'd expect him to
brilliant.
score from that range, but they all count.
Very, very nice play. And it's just too close to the goal for Darlow to have time to react there. He's had a brilliant game, Carl Darlow. But Danny Ings with an absolutely brilliant finish. His first goal in claret and blue. But definitely not his first at Villa Park.
Well, Newcastle United.
Ritchie. And that's another great save. Goal. Joelinton with the finish. I mean, it's a lucky break for Newcastle straight after the goal. A good ball. Joelinton smacks it home. We shouldn't be level here. We should be 2 or 3 up already. We should have finished off a few more chances here.
Moving forward effectively.
Bailey, Louise, Watkins, McGinn, Ramsey, Louise again. We've got everyone in the box here, Newcastle. But we've beaten the press, and it's a good save again from Carl Darlow. But we've got it in, McGinn, and it's over the bar. Here, he's got Watkins in the middle, and he just can't get it through. Nor can he get it to Ramsey. And I think that's going to be it. It's a point at Villa Park. And that is not what you like to see at all.
Well, it was excellent entertainment. We saw good quality football, played at a high intensity and goals as well. The draw is a fair reflection of how
we definitely should be winning that game.
What can they do from here? Firing it towards goal.
3 minutes between the 2 goals. 3.9 expected goals to 1. Carl Darlow's had a brilliant game there. I think our finishing was a bit poor as well. We sent a few too many over the bar, but we should be winning that game definitely. Everton winning 3-0 at Leeds, City beating Norwich 4-0, and Brentford winning 2-1 at Crystal Palace around the grounds. And it's the first game of the Cup. Obviously we're putting out the Cup team for this one, which is still a very good team. Should be beating Plymouth Argyle, but we shall see. And it's a 5-4 win on penalties after a 0-0 draw. Is Tuan's ever sent off? No, it's a yellow card. Traore, Sanson, Watkins, Carney and Emmy scoring their penalties, with McGinn and Young missing. And today we've got a game against Brentford, a tough game. We know how good Brentford are. A very, very good side, very well organised. Vissa and Tony up front, which is very, very dangerous. Sergio Canos has been absolute revelation at right wing back, and it's going to be a tough game. We're not going to play it, we're going to sim this one. Obviously we want to get 5 games an episode in, not including the Cup, so we have to sim this one, but we will be watching it.
And the match begins.
Bailey, target, into Bailey, McGinn, Watkins, and it's 1-0. Ollie Watkins against his old side, getting his first goal of the season. Good move from Villa. 2 shots in the past 15 minutes, 2 chances. That's a good ball into Danny Ings, and against the run of play really. Danny Ings has his 2nd goal for Villa, 2 in 2 games for Ings. And I think it's against the run of play at the minute, but I'm not going to complain. Target. Ings again, it's off the bar. And it looks like Brentford were getting back into it, but now we've just suppressed them with that goal. Here's McGinn, Bailey, back to McGinn, Louise, McGinn. We're playing it nicely around the box. Watkins has 2, and Villa are taking absolute control here. I think we're gonna change it up here. Bring in Ramsey for Danny Ings, just to rest him for the next game, and I think we're going to give Traore a go as well. Let's get into the second half.
Minutes to go.
That's a good ball. That's a target from Ramsey. He's been decent since he's come out. That's a good ball as well. And Ollie Watkins has his second hat-trick in claret and blue. A first Premier League assist for Jacob Ramsey as well, who's been decent since he's come on. And it's took us a while, but we've made it 4-0. Wissa hits the post. I think Brentford have been quite unlucky here, to be fair. I think Villa have had most of the control, but Brentford should have at least 1 or 2 goals. But that is it. Aston Villa 4, Brentford 0. An absolutely brilliant result. And we look at around the grounds, West Ham and Newcastle winning, with Norwich, Leicester, Everton and Brighton all drawing as well. We are second in the league after our first 3 games. I think we're going to go 4-3-3 today. Because as poor as their start to the season has been, you know Chelsea are very good.
Hello, it's a real pleasure to be with you from West London, from Stamford Bridge. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Chelsea up against Aston Villa.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
And a look at the Chelsea starting 11. Thiago Silva plays with Antonio Rudiger in central defence. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. Here's how the lineup looks for Aston Villa.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how the wingers play today. Will they stay high and wide? Will they come in field and support the centre forward? And how deep will they come out of possession? They're going to be key to this formation.
No Kante, no Jorginho, no Lukaku. It's a very strange Chelsea side. But we can probably beat this Chelsea team, even at Stamford Bridge. So let's go for it.
And this confrontation is a result in the last match against Brentford. How do you think this one will go, Stuart?
Well, the result said it all, didn't it? Brilliant going forward and hard to break down
Here's
as well.
Timo
Today,
Werner.
however,
That's a
they
good
made-
ball. Havertz. And it's a good goal from Chelsea. We haven't really been able to get out of our own half. The passing's been a bit poor so far. Good finish from Kai Havertz. Great challenge there from Reece James. No cover on Kai Havertz. It's a good goal. Very good goal. Chilwell.
And now
Havertz. Mount. Great goal. We've had a couple chances, but Mason Mount doubles Chelsea's lead here.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about
Chilwell
here,
does
he?
well.
He's strong, well
Havertz,
balanced and
McGinn
skillful.
left
That's a
Mount there.
top-class finish.
Target nowhere near it. The positional play is really poor from Villa. It's Chelsea 2, Villa 0.
And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on.
Pulisic, that's a good save.
Magnificently to make sure he got there. And the first 45 minutes have come and gone here at Stamford Bridge.
And now
And this confrontation is underway.
We've had 2 shots. I thought we'd have more expected goals than that, but Lukaku. And it's in behind for Kai Havertz. Cash tried the challenge. Lukaku, it's just bounced off him. But it's wrong-footed Emi Martinez, and it's 3-0 to Chelsea. I don't think that was a shot. I think it just bounced off his lap there. Yeah, and it's wrong-footed Martinez. He wasn't expecting it. Maybe could have done a bit better there, Emi Martinez, but it shouldn't have got that far. Good ball. Here's Bertrand Traore. Ings, 3-1. It's another goal for Danny Ings. It's a great move from Villa. Bertrand Traore did really well. Ball in. Buendia hits one, but it's way over the bar. 3-1 away at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea, obviously one of the best teams in the league.
Both as individuals and as a team, and they didn't deserve anything from the game. Need a much better display next time out.
Chelsea, one of the best teams in the league. We've done well to even get a goal against Chelsea, to be fair. I don't know why they've had such a poor start to the season, but they should be kicking on after this win, so... Danny Ings with another goal. Now we have Everton at home, which is a game that I am going to simulate. Just so we can get 5 games in. Very good team. I don't really want to talk about the striker.
Now, I'm getting the word.
But the rest of the team is very, very decent. No Demarai Gray, no Andros Townsend, which is nice to see, to be fair, but it's still a good team. And let's simulate it. It rings around our defence, but Konza can clear it. And it's 1-0 Everton, and
No.
Watkins back into Buendia. McGinn, Louise. Watkins 1-1. Ollie Watkins equalises in the 18th minute at the North Stand. A good goal from Villa. With a good save from Emi Martinez. And it's Mason Holgate who puts it in after a deflection. I mean, if you look at that, they deserve it. 6 shots, 5 chances to 1 and 1. That's a great ball in behind. Gordon. Digne. Doucouré. And it's half time. Two 2-1 to Everton. It's a very, very poor first half from Villa. I can't think of any changes that should be made here. I don't think we've got the depth to make a change in this sort of game, but we've just got to go out again and hope for the best. I think it's our best 11 out on the pitch, so we've just got to hope for the best now. In the middle, Iwobi, and it's 3-1. He's got a brace. In this game, always. Bailey makes it 3-2. Leon Bailey, despite only having 2 shots and 1 chance, we have scored 2 goals here. Hopefully in the last 4 minutes we can nick something, but I highly doubt it. Target. 1 minute added on. It's into Bailey. Back to target. But I think, yes, that's it. 11 shots for Everton. 6 chances, 3 goals. I don't know about that game. That was poor from us. Maybe Ings isn't meant for that role. I don't know. But we need to do a lot better than that. That is where we will leave this episode off. We will play Birmingham City and Manchester United in the first 2 games of the next episode. But thank you so much for watching, and as always, up the Villa.